Hello guys, and welcome back to Tea Space. It's so lovely to have you guys here. Like the title of this video did say, I'll be showing us the hair oil I normally use for my hair. I'll make them, and for this purpose of this video I'll be making use of the fenugreek seed. This fenugreek seed helps to improve moisture in the hair, helps to also lock in moisture in the hair. Overall, it improves the softness of the hair. And after that fenugreek seed, I'll also be using the black seed. I'll be using the black seed. The black seed generally helps to reduce falling of the hair and improve the hair density. So when you talk about the volume and everything, the black seeds come into play. I will also be using the rosemary leaves, the dry one. The rosemary generally helps to improve the circulation of blood flow to the hair and also improve the hair follicle from being starved of nutrients. So it helps the hair to absorb proper nutrients from the body. So that is all I'm going to be using for this product, this oil that we're going to be doing today. Also, for the base of this oil, we'll be using the Amla oil. You can also use olive oil, sunflower oil, any other oil that you normally love to use for your hair. But for me, I love to use the Amla oil because it soothes the hair. It just makes everything hydration. It makes it look good, and I always prefer that Amla oil. I've been using it for a very long time and it really helps me. So without further ado, let's get right into the video and let me show you how to make the oil.
I will be using this clean bottle to infuse all the products together. You can use any container of your choice, but just make sure it has got lids to ensure it is well covered. And also we'll be taking out the fenugreek seed. This is actually the bag I normally use for mine. You can get fenugreek seed from Amazon or anywhere. So I have this little container or cup that I normally use to make them. So I'll measure the fenugreek seed into the bottle. This will help to I'm making a mess here. I'll put that in the bottle, and after that I'll just make sure I had every other all of the products together. The next will be to add the black seed. The black seed, I actually got this from Amazon. Also, this also comes in a bag, and I'll take a measurement from there to add to the fenugreek seed that is in the bottle already. So next we'll be adding the dry rosemary. The rosemary actually is more in the quantity because it's actually dried and it's going to take a while to infuse. So we add the rosemary to the other products in the bottle and just mix them all together. While that is already in the bottle, I'll be adding some measurement of my Amla oil into the bottle. So I actually have another one that I haven't finished, so I'll be adding just a little bit of oil. But if you've got a lot of base, so for this particular measurement, you can add the oil of your choice to fill the bottle to the top, and that's very good. So we'll be adding essential oils. You can either use the lavender oil, tree oil, or peppermint oil. For myself, I'll be using the tea tree oil. Just had like 4 drops. This is just to give it a little bit of nice fragrance, and that's it. So we're going to stir this and mix very well together before allowing it to infuse. So what I'm going to do is just take a bit of stick and stir just to make sure it is properly mixed in the bottle. This will make it infuse properly. So you can leave this for 4 to 5 days to infuse properly before using the sieve to take out the oil from the bottle. And you can keep reusing this until it is a bit fade in the bottle. Another thing I do is after saving it, so this is like the one I had already, so this one actually stayed for like a week before I saved it, so you can see the color has changed and it is so good to use. And for this particular one, you can use this other bottle to put the oil to apply it to your hair. You know, the other one has got a lot of tips and it allows for proper application to the hair. So this is the wonderful oil. It's going to help your hair grow, both your edges and all that. And if you don't want to use them like that in the bottle, you can also grind them together and put in a container filled with oil, and you can always measure out from there to use. So I do both ways depending on what I feel like, but I don't really think there's any much difference. The only thing I noticed is the one that was blended was really concentrated. This can stay for months as it doesn't go bad at all.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you did enjoy that video. So the thing is, you can actually get any of these products that I use for this oil on Amazon. Them on Amazon, and everything I used for that hair product, they were not expensive. You can get them in small quantities or large quantities. What I do is I get my fenugreek seed in a bag. The bag is in a bag, and I just take from there to make it. But currently what I do is I blend these products together and I put them in the bottle like you saw, just to ensure it stays for a longer period of time and I'm able to use it. So at the end of the day, you should have something like this. Yeah, so you should have something like this. And what I just do is, after washing my hair, I just put everything and lock in moisture. And the good thing is, after doing everything, you just have to style your hair, apply it to the strand, and you're good to go. When it comes to natural hair care, just make do of what works for you. But the smell is not really very bad. It's so good. That's why I actually did add tea tree oil to my oil, just to make sure it has a little bit of good fragrance. You can also use the lavender or any other peppermint oil, just to give it that little bit of good scent. So those are essential oils. They're not necessarily oils that you apply directly to your scalp. And let's not forget that essential oils are not meant to go directly to our scalp. We mix it with other base oil. So that's that for it. For this oil, what I normally do is, when I want to style my hair after washing my hair using my hair butter, I will just put this. See, you see, it's so good. You just apply, and you can either use this, or if you have the other bottle that has all the food. Why I don't usually use this is, man, this oil is so expensive, so I like to use it just around some area of my hair. And another thing I want to talk about is, I really did suffer postpartum hair loss. If you see on this video here, you can see that all my edges, are gone. And I did use this oil for 6 weeks, and 6 weeks you can see the improvements in the edges of my hair. Look, so all my hair, everything is back. The improvement is all there, and I was able to make sure that my hair, it's growing very well with this oil. And also, when you have this oil, the best way to use it is either applying it directly on your hair, or you can put in your hand like this and you massage it into the edges. So for other parts of the hair, you can just afford to put it on the hair directly and massage with your hand. But for the edges, you have to take a bit of time just to massage it into the edges to allow it sits in, and you leave it for a while. And you don't have to wash off this oil, just leave it in the air. The air is going to absorb it, and it's going to keep your hair moisturized all day. So using the hair growth oil doesn't stop you from using your water. Do not forget, moisture. You always have to keep the hair hydrated. So always keep your hair hydrated. The good thing about this hair product is, you don't have to be natural to use it. Even if your hair is relaxed, even if your hair is dyed, you can actually use this product. They are all natural products. They work from the scalp of the hair to the strand of the hair all together. So it's going to give you that shining, long and good volume of hair. And I know a lot of people, they only care about, oh, I want my hair to be very long, forgetting that there are some other things that comes in place to have an healthy hair. Does it got of good volume? Is it thick from the root to the scalp, from the scalp to the strand or the tip of the hair? These are little things that you have to put in place. So make use of this oil, and you always, and you'll be able to see good improvement in 6 weeks. 6 weeks upward, you see good improvement. If you don't want your hair to be too full, then you have to reduce the way you use the oil. So what I do is every morning I apply it to my edges, but when I want to comb my hair or put my hair in a twist or in cornrow, then I apply other oils. So it's just the edges that I use it like every day or once in 2 days. But for every other part of my hair, I don't use the oil every day. I just use it to style and keep my hair moisturized, and that's it. Always remember to put your hair in a hair bonnet. Do not go to bed, do not sleep without a hair bonnet. The thing is, when it comes to covering your hair, it's not just about using a cap. So it's not just any cap, it has to be satin. You have to make sure it's satin hair bonnet, both in and out. That is the best for natural hair care, really, because it prevents friction and breakage of the hair compared to just putting a normal cap on your hair. So of what good is it using hair growth oil and you're not protecting your hair overnight on where you are home, just to reduce just to minimize touching and manipulation of the hair? So please get a cap. Another thing is you need to have patience. Patience is actually one thing that has to do with natural hair. You don't try one thing this week and try another thing next week. You have to try for a period of time, then you'll be able to know actually what do work best for you. And by the time you have done that, you will see that your hair is going to grow. You come back and thank me. If you want to know how I achieve this style, I'm going to do it in another video or possibly in a short. Just look out for it. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Do not forget to subscribe to T-Space, subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever I post any video. Give me a thumbs up and put in the comment section, what's that thing you use for your hair that has really improved your hair? Is it a butter? Is it a cream? Is it an oil? Put it on the comment section and I'll let you know. And like I said in my previous video where I did my hairstyling, I'm going to show you my next video some other time. I make my hair butter. Most of the products I use in my natural hair, I do make them myself because I've tried a lot of products that didn't work for me. The only products I buy are my conditioner and my shampoo. I can actually make them too, but you know, let's give the market some cash. Let them eat from our money a bit. So in another video, I'll show you how I make my hair butter that I use to seal in moisture, and that will be that. Thank you so much for always coming back to T-Space to support your girl. And another thing, someone was asking me that this hair growth oil, is it only for ladies? Of course not, even men can use it. I've seen someone that use this oil for his beard and the growth is amazing. Like the shining of that beard, you can actually use it for the beard. It's so lush, so soft, and it doesn't itch or irritate the skin of the face. So you can actually use it for your beards, for the men, and also for your hair if you want to have that fuller and uniform hair. Thank you so much for coming back to T-Space. Until next time, do not forget that T-Space is a safe space for all. Bye guys.